Hello learners, this is Habiba with Excel with me. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is Research in Education Variables. In previous class we understood that just what is types of variables related to qualitative data and quantitative data. Now let's start with the actual types of variables. Let's revise once what are the different variables we have understood about in the previous class. They are qualitative variables, quantitative variables, discrete variables, continuous variables, background variables, suppressor variables, independent variables, dependent variables, extraneous variables, intervening variables and moderating variables. Today in this class we are going to touch with two variables. In the continuous sessions we are going to touch all these variables in detail. Now let's start with qualitative variables. An important distinction between variables is between the qualitative variable and the quantitative variable. Qualitative variables are those that express a qualitative attribute such as hair color, religion, race, gender, social status, method of payment and so on. We cannot see these and we cannot have the direct numericals for these qualities. We have to generate it by coding actually. The values of a qualitative variables do not imply a meaningful numerical ordering. Obviously these qualities, gender, we cannot see in numbers, we can see in quality only, maybe male or female like that, social status also. So qualitative variables, the value of the variable religion such as Muslim, Hindu, etc. differs qualitatively. No ordering of religion is implied. Now qualitative variables are sometimes referred to as categorical variables. Like I said, what are the categorical variables? Where we can group them into categories, that is maybe males or females or any social status, religion, maybe Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, etc. So we can put them into categories. So these are categorical variables. For example, the variable sex obviously has two distinct categories, male and female. Since the values of this variable are expressed in categories, we refer to this as a categorical variable. In the previous class I told you quantitative variable and categorical variable. Quantitative numericals are there, categorical you categorize the variables here, male or female like that. Now similarly, place of residence may be categorized as being urban and rural. We cannot have in number here, we can categorize them as maybe place as urban and rural, and thus is a categorical variable. Now categorical variables may again be described as nominal and ordinal. In the scales we observe the statistical data may be nominal and ordinal. Ordinal variables are those which can be logically ordered or ranked higher and lower than another, but do not necessarily establish a numeric difference between each category, such as examination grades A+, A, B+, etc. Clothing size, extra large, large, medium, small. So we are categorizing them. Ordinal means logically we ordered or ranked higher or lower than any other, but we don't establish numerical difference here. Now what are nominal variables? Nominal variables are those who can neither be ranked nor logically ordered, such as religion, sex. We cannot rank the religion or sex, we can have any logical order here. A qualitative variable is a characteristic that is not capable of being measured but can be categorized to possess or not to possess some characteristics. So qualitative variables is a characteristic that is not capable of being measured but can be categorized. That is the thing you need to understand. We categorize them to be measured. Directly we cannot measure like quantitative data. Here we have to categorize them and then we can measure them. We can measure the qualitative variables also. Like I told you, the emotional intelligence, we cannot quantify it, but we can categorize and we can measure it. Now quantitative variables. Quantitative variables, also called numeric variables, are those variables that are measured in terms of numbers. A simple example of a quantitative variable is a person's age. We can quantify them, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. We can categorize them, or we can have quantity in number. The age can take on different values, because a person can be 20 years old, 35 years old, and so on. Likewise, family size is a quantitative variable, because a family might be comprised of 1, 2, 3 numbers we can put them as. So wherever we use numericals and numbers, we can say that this is a quantitative variable. That is, each of these properties or characteristics referred to above varies or differs from one individual to another. Note that these variables are expressed in numbers, for which we call them quantitative or sometimes numeric variables. So a quantitative variable is one for which the resulting observations are numeric and thus possess a natural ordering or ranking. So in quantitative variable, we result them, the observations are in numerics, so we possess natural ordering or ranking. For example, you want to compare the study about the achievement of the students of social sciences and English. What you will do then, you will rank those whatever marks they have got, that is, you are putting them into numerics. So in quantitative variable, we can put it into numerals, and qualitative, what we will do, we categorize them, then we measure those things. So we come to the end of this session. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. In the next class, we will discuss continuous and discrete variables. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.